This is Gerardo Del Real with Resource Stock Digest. Joining me today is the president and CEO of E79 Resources, Mr. Rory Quinn. Rory, how the heck have you been?
Good, Gerardo. Good to hear from you. It's been a minute here, hasn't it?
It has. I must say you make quite an entrance. Visible gold in 2 recently completed drill holes was the news today. The market responded well to it. You've now had visible gold in 5 out of the 7 deep exploration drill holes completed at Happy Valley. I would love for you to provide the context on this morning's news.
Yeah, well, certainly encouraging to now be in visible gold on 5 out of 7 deep holes that are widely spaced and fanned out. So I think that gives us quite a bit of encouragement that there's plenty of gold there. We've hit gold in 2 areas in hole 6. And then in hole 7, we show about 5.5 meters of quartz, and we're in invisible gold starting at about 150 meters. So I think quite interesting. It's very interesting work, and we've been able to show like an extension of that quartz vein at depth that was mined historically, and I think we've been able to demonstrate that it continues at depth.
You seem to be getting a better understanding of the mineralization. Can you speak to that a bit?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're getting a better sense of the orientation, and so I think what that will do, I expect, is help us with our ongoing drilling, right? I mean, I think we feel like we've got a tiger by the tail here. I mean, maybe here we should be saying it's a kangaroo by the tail. We know we've been into some really juicy gold, 11.5 meters, 160 grams per ton. Some really nice visible gold before that. We've shown that visible gold here does translate very well into grade, and we backed up those numbers by looking at those assays a few different ways, and so we know those numbers are really good. And it's following that and triangulating where we feel that this quartz vein goes. So I think the more holes we put in this, the smarter we get. Right. So, and look, if I had my druthers, I would have finished this program before I put a release out, but the work's going to go on. It's really exciting work that we're doing. And I know that we want to put more holes in this and get an even better idea of what we have, what direction it's going in, and then we can think about how else we want to go about it, what direction we want to start hitting it from, what other pads we want to permit. So, but more to do here in the short term.
Well, and you answered my next question, what the next steps are, right?
Yeah, I mean that's it. I think from this pad, there's still plenty more we can do. I mean these holes that we're putting in. I mean these we're not twinning these, right? I mean these are pretty fanned apart. We're and I mean the fact that we've been in gold 5 out of 7 times is I think. Like I said, I think indicates that there's likely plenty of gold there, right? So I think what we want to do is get more of an idea of the orientation of the plunge, and just keep at it, right? I mean, I think we don't want to we don't want to take our eye off the prize here, right? When we feel really encouraged by what we're seeing, we just want to keep going. So that's really we're not going to take our eye off the ball here right now at Happy Valley. We're going to keep utilizing the same pad and keep drilling, and then once we have a really good idea, a better idea about the things we're discussing relative to depth, orientation, plunge, then we'll plan a follow-up program. We'll get that news out sort of on more of on more of a holistic recap to the market then. And then obviously in the meantime, with any luck, we can expect assays as well. Unfortunately, that's not something that's in our control. But we've, as we talked about with holes 2 and 3, we adopted a strategy to sort of separate the mineralized portion and the sort of the areas of high interest of the drill holes, and got those off to the lab on an expedited basis. So I think the last time we did that, we were able to get results back in a few weeks. Obviously, we're dealing with a tricky situation in Australia now relative to the COVID variant, which is I think making a backed up process even more. It's exacerbating that even more. But look, yeah, I'd love to get results out in October.
Looking forward to them. I know there is a webinar tomorrow. We will make sure to provide a link. Thank you for the update, Rory. Always a pleasure. Is there anything else that you'd like to add?
No, that's great. Thanks. Great to talk to you again, Gerardo, and I'm sure we'll be speaking again soon. I think we'll have. It's been a long summer, and we've been busy, and I think you can expect a steady stream of news from us.
Looking forward to it. Thank you again.
Cheers. Bye-bye.